So this Iran war, huh? Man, I know. Fucking, people were giving Bush all this shit for fucking going into Iraq without an exit strategy. This might be the first time in human history we've ever gone into a war without an entrance strategy. This shit's a fucking disaster. I swear, fucking hell. Like, first Trump says we're going in there to get the nuclear weapons, the nuclear material. Like, you mean the shit that we destroyed back in fucking June? And then, so now he says, no, we need regime change, which apparently means blowing up the doddering old Iranian fucking theocrat and replacing it with his son whose wife, 3 children, an entire family you just murdered in the same fucking attack. I'm sure that shit's gonna do wonders for making it a cooperative, helpful regime with us. You know, I'm sure it's gonna accomplish all our goals with the new Iranian regime. And so the next week he comes out, he says, all right, fine, and we're gonna do unconditional surrender then. Unconditional surrender. Like the same shit that the Japanese fought like to the last fucking man to stop from happening. And then so now he comes out there, and now this week, you know, so you figure he's been rationing up more and more shit. Where's he gonna go from here? Now he comes up and says, how about if you just reopen the Strait of Hormuz? Like, dude, that shit was open when we started this fucking war. Like, does anybody remember a fucking month ago anymore? I swear to fucking God, this shit is not fucking bartering. Like, how is that shit not a loss? I mean, like, to be clear, they knew the first thing Iran was gonna do was close that fucking Strait of Hormuz. They knew that as soon as we destroyed their fucking nuclear program, they were going to take they devoted all their fucking defense funding to buying fucking cheap Chinese drones for $25,000 a pop, these fucking Shaheeds, that our interceptors cost a fucking $1 million to shoot down. And we normally have to use 2 fucking interceptors. That's why we're losing a fucking $1 billion a fucking week on this shit. And they knew that shit. They knew that shit. They just chose to do nothing at all with that information. I swear, that this fucking war makes that guy who found a fucking live grenade in his backyard and killed his whole family, flushing it down the toilet, look like fucking Napoleon at the Battle of fucking Leipzig. This shit's fucking insane. It is. It's completely insane. Our whole society is just completely fucking going to hell here. And I got, like, our whole society is going to hell. And I got proof. The best proof I've seen that our whole society is fucked, an article I read a couple months ago in Harper's Magazine. I swear to God, the article is called The Goon Squad. It's written by Daniel Kolitz, and every fucking thing that is about to come out of my mouth, you could check for yourself in that article. I swear to God. The Goon Squad, the article is about the new generation of gooners. And so for those of you who are blessed enough not to know what a gooner is, a gooner is to masturbation, or masturbation is to gooning what playing Tetris on your phone is to investing in one of those $3,000 flight simulator programs, like a fucking fully functional cockpit, you know? Like it's a very, like, you need a fucking, like the gooners, they spend all their money. They build these things they call goon caves. They get these like big 6-monitor configurations, and what they do is they spend all day jacking off. That's what they do, and it turns out when you spend all day jacking off, all your friends stop wanting to hear about your $1,000 upgrade to your goon cave. They stop talking to you, and that has led to the new generation of gooners. Because the old generation of gooners, they still held to the idea that compulsive masturbation is like something shameful, you know, like something you shouldn't just be talking about. You certainly shouldn't be doing it on a fucking live stream. But no, these are some of the biggest streaming channels right now. They're these fucking like jerk-off DJs. And they're spinning these content, and these guys are in the chat. And they're these lonely people, they've lost all their isolation. If you guess what they did, they're doing in the chat. If you guess they're challenging each other to jack-off battles, then congratulations, but you don't want to know what you've won. But these guys, so that's what they do. So that's why they have the 6-monitor configuration. They got the main channel with the fucking porno DJ guy that's playing that shit, you know. Then they got the other guy, and what they do is you share your browser history with your jack-off partner. They start sending you videos. You start sending them videos. You have to put yourself on the webcam. They're on the webcam. You're watching their shit. You have to rate what they're sending you as you're sending them stuff. And the first person to bust off is the loser. Actually, they're both losers, and we're all losers as a society for living here. But you know, but anyway, so that's what the new generation of gooners is. But it gets worse than that. Again, everything I'm about to say, Goon Squad, Harper's fucking magazine, Daniel Kolitz, read this shit yourself. Because the new gooners, they have a fucking martyr. They have a goddamn martyr. They call him the Goonerl. And what the Goonerl did to become the martyr for this new generation of Gooners is he was jacking off in a Wendy's drive-thru. He got caught for it, and he felt so ashamed that he decided to just kill himself then and there. And the new Gooners, they were so pissed off by this, they made him a fucking martyr for their cause. That means we've gone from fucking John Brown fucking Harper's Ferry fucking putting his life on the line so that all men will be equal under the law. We've gone fucking the feminists, the abolitionists throwing themselves in front of horses to protest that all women should have the right to vote. The fucking the new Gooners fucking protesting just so you can fucking jack off in the dumpster behind a Burger King, you know? That's where we're going. And the fucking worst part is, the Goonerl didn't even want anything to do with this shit. He was just like a guy with a sex addiction who like had a family and shit. Now you got these like fucking mutants coming out putting his face on fucking flags and shit like that. Like this, I mean, imagine that. Like how much that would suck, you know? Like fucking, and they're making, now they got a documentary. They just clearly, I swear to God, they're doing a documentary on the Goonerl. It's gonna be out in a fucking year. And think about that, I unfortunately, when I was born, I had to give my mom here had to give me an emergency C-section because I had gotten the umbilical cord wrapped around my neck. I always thought that was just like a fucking dumb accident. Maybe there's just some shit that's so embarrassing that you just need like an extra life of buffer. Like, he comes to just coming out of the womb and like, wait, I was the Goonerl? They're doing what? Well, fuck this, I'd rather be a fucking dung beetle. Holy shit. But yeah, no, fucking, I'm not much better than any of these people. I'm a little bit better, but not much better. I found myself getting outsmarted by woodland creatures this year. Yeah, I did. I like to say, people ask me how I got these scars over here. I like to just sort of say I went through a glass window. Because I went through a glass window sort of suggests like, maybe I got into a bar fight somewhere, some Russian guy, gonna pick me up, threw me out somewhere. What it doesn't suggest is that I got my dog really hyped up about a squirrel, and he proceeded to pull me through my garage window. That was what was happening, because I was taking my mom's dog, I had her for the day, I was taking her for a walk around the block. There are all these rabbits, and like the rabbits had figured out exactly how far to stand into the neighbors' yards so that they wouldn't run away. Like they knew how far I'd let my dog go on the leash. And so they were just like sitting there fucking with them. There are like 3 of them that knew how to do this. And my dog's just getting, the dog's just getting blue balls. He's trying to chase it. I'm like, I can't let you run in the neighbor's yard, buddy. I get out the frustration. So finally we're getting back to my house. And then there's a squirrel in the yard. I'm like, all right, you can run in our yard. And then, my yard's big. There's just this one fucking tree in the center of my yard. Squirrel is right by it. I'm like, fuck it, we can do this. So I'm like, all right, boy, get it, go. I take off running. Dog takes off running. We're both sprinting. And got like this 20-foot leash. She's tearing off. Instead of going for the tree, the squirrel just banks left towards the house. And then instead of, just letting go of the leash like any normal person, I decided to do this. Now, I don't know what I thought this was going to do. What it ended up doing was raising my arm just high enough that when I got slammed into the garage, it just went right through the window. I cut myself all up over here. I nicked my artery right here. I was a mess. It was a bloody mess. I was making a fist. I was getting these little spurts of blood coming out. It was fucking crazy. They bring me through the hospital. Like, nobody tells you the etiquette for what to do if you're just a disgusting bloody freak being wheeled through the hospital. It's like normally, I know what I look like. You get people who stare from time to time. And what do you do when someone's staring? You turn and you give them a little smile. Hey, how's it going? That does not work when you have so much blood covering your body that they had to use a pair of scissors to cut your clothes off you. Mothers were fucking covering their kids' eyes. It was a disaster. And then I'm wheeled in there. And I get wheeled into the operating room, covered in blood. They're cutting my clothes off my body. And I'm sitting there. The nurse she goes up to me and she says, "Are you still getting those arterial spurts from your wrist?" As she says that, they undo the giant hospital tourniquet they've wrapped around my arm. And this gigantic fucking spurt of blood just shoots out. It just sprays out. It just fucking like American Psycho. Just sprays up the side of her shirt. Just fucking. I just look at her and go, "Yeah, I guess so. Thank you."
Yeah. That should make the house look like a murder scene when they cleaned it up.
No. I was gonna fist bump.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it up for Jenkonsen. Nah, Loki, he is the best guy to fist bump. I don't mean that in a sexual way either. But we're going to keep this energy going. This next comedian, you have seen him at Next Stop, Don't Tell, and at Elbow Room. Give it up for Dan Shay.
Hello. How you guys doing? Good. Welcome to the Goon Cave. Yeah. We're doing good. I'm doing good. I've been celebrating recently. I just got out of a cult. Yeah. I'm a cult survivor. I consider myself a cult survivor. Yeah, I made it. For the last 3 months, I was vegan. It is what it is. But I will tell you one thing. Vegans are liars. They're liars. They got me. They got me talking about, oh my God, you're gonna feel so good. You're gonna feel so healthy. No. Just tired all the time. And shitting everywhere. Just like all the time. Like just, this doesn't feel healthy. I swear, this doesn't feel healthy. I don't think I'll ever forget the moment I quit. The second I knew I was done. I was looking down at a plate of General Tso's tofu. And I was just like, I can't do this anymore. And I ordered a fat ass plate of beef and broccoli. And I ate that shit, and it felt like I was on fucking drugs. It was just pure energy, just rushing through my veins. Like, it was drugs, like, and I've done drugs. I'm not talking about like, oh my God, Red Bull and vodka. Like, no, I've done cocaine. Like, beef and broccoli after 3 months of just plants, same thing, dude. It was just, dude, I was ready to beat the fuck out of that whole PF Chang's. Just, fuck them kids. Just, vegans are liars, man. So now I gotta go to the gym, right? If I'm gonna be eating cheeseburgers, gotta go to the gym. And I'm lazy. And all my friends were like, yo, you gotta try pre-workout. You've tried it. That shit is drugs, man. I took one scoop, my skin was on fire, I had to shit everywhere. I was like, yo, how do you buy this at a store? Like, this is definitely $20 bag on the corner stuff. This is not GNC, like, it's crazy. Dodie was talking about the military. I was also in the Navy. Woo! Yeah. I'm from Waterbury, Connecticut, so I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Don't. I joined the Navy. I wanted to see the world. And they stationed me in Groton, Connecticut. Yeah, on a submarine. I saw nowhere. I did nothing. 2,000 feet underwater, came back up, same place I was born. Fuck! It's crazy. I couldn't join the Navy. It took me 4 months to join the Navy because I was too fat. Yeah, you can be too fat to join the Navy. Like, I had to lose 40 pounds to go on a submarine. We'll fucking sink it? Like, what? I can't be, you be too fat for a submarine, man. It goes underwater. Like, I'm 6 feet tall, they let me on it. All the ceilings are 5'10". But 40 pounds. Like, it's crazy. I became poor recently. Anybody else become poor recently? Yay! Give it up. Dude, poverty snuck up on me. Like, I did not see that shit coming. Like, I used to drink Starbucks. I used to drink $8 coffees. Like, whatever, I got it. And then you're at Dunkin' Donuts. I go, am I slipping? And now I'm at Cumberland Farms with all the other peasants, like, yo, how did we get here? What happened? It's not, don't get me wrong, I love Cumbies. Y'all like Cumbies? Woo, yeah, you got hepatitis too. Place is open 24 hours a day. I've never seen someone cleaning. That's why I'm saying I got it. Jokes. Poor. I just got like old too. 35. First level of old. First level. I remember hope. You know, I remember I watch TV now. I was watching the NFL, and they were like, oh, he's retiring after this season at 29 years old. He gave his best years to the league. Like, he didn't even give his 20s to the league. Like, best years? This doesn't make any sense. How am I older than people that are retiring? It's the first level of old. I'm old enough that I'm really self-conscious at the gym now because my shorts are too long. I don't know about y'all, but when I was a kid, if you could see my knees, I was gay now. That was it. That was all you had to do. In 2004, suck no dicks. Run the dryer too long. That was it. Just all of 7th grade is just Dan Shay is gay. The shorts. And now I'm at the gym and I'm seeing these beautiful legs on a man in booty shorts. Like, yo, what is that? Can you clean your ball print off the machine? Yeah, it's booty shorts on men. I don't know. It is what it is. I won't judge. Poor and I'm old. I got a date as a poor old.
Yeah.
It's not fun. It's not fun. I've basically been waiting for Ashley to get divorced. I just wait for a good one to get divorced. That's been my plan, but then they just keep being happily married. Fucking selfish. It's rude. It's rude, really, right? I don't like it. I think I may have figured out my problems, though. I started talking to this girl, and like I said, I'm from Waterbury, and she's from Greenwich. Yeah, we grew up different. We grew up a little different. It's weird. It's not fair. Like, her dad died, and he left her a company, like a whole ass company, and she sold it for money. Like, she has money. My dad died, and he left me $30,000 in debt. He left me negative $30,000. Like, I so wish he left me nothing. If he left me nothing, I would have been so much better off. He left me the lights got shut off. Yeah, it was rude. It's weird. We grew up different. We both went to public schools. Greenwich public schools and Waterbury public schools are a little different. Like, we had home ec, right? Sewing and shit, you know what I mean? They had etiquette. Like, where to put spoons and, like, etiquette. They had horseback riding in their public school. Like, that's wild. We had a class in Waterbury just for the pregnant girls. There's a whole class of them. Like, all 8 of them, they segregated them for some reason. I didn't even know they learned different. I thought they learned just like us. And for some reason, they had to put them in a different room. It's crazy. She came over to my house the other day for the first time. And she was like, hey, where's your recycling? And I was like, oh, it's the bag on the door. She was like, why do you keep them? And she didn't know you could return cans and bottles for money. And I was like, yo, why do you think the dudes in the shopping carts fucking collected them? Is it a hobby? Like, but it's weird, now every time she comes over to my house, she brings all her empties with her. Like I'm a hobo. She'd be like, here, babe, I got you these. And I can't even be mad because it'll be like $1.60. Dude, we just got a raise, 10 cents a can. Dude, I'm killing it. $1.60. That's like a coffee at Cumbies, right? I'm killing it. All right. I'm Dan Shay, everybody. Thank you guys for coming out. Make some noise for your host and your headliner.